Go!
Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Dêsist from any plan or pressure to either sell or hand over our ancestral lands to any government, Ipob warns. Dêsist from any plan or pressure to either sell or hand over our ancestral lands to any government, Ipob warns. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. The global movement and noble family of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, ably led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is illegally detained in the DSS custody and solitary confinement in Abuja, wish to remind Biafrans, friends of Biafra, lovers of Biafra freedom, all the traditional rulers and President General in Biafra land, to desist from any plan or pressure to either sell or hand over our ancestral lands to any government or Fulani agent for any purported agricultural purposes or anything else. This warning has become very necessary and is mainly for all Igbo traditional rulers, PGs, politicians, real estate agencies, and other political jobbers in Biafra land to desist from any attempt to secretly allocate community land to Fulani herdsmen in the name of agricultural investment or any project. The marauding Fulanis are not coming for any agricultural business, rather to occupy the land with their cattle and subsequently invite their terrorist relatives from Sahel to occupy our ancestral lands in their land grabbing agenda. Anyone after these warnings that goes ahead to sell land to these invaders and we get wind of it should bear it in mind that we cannot allow Fulanis or their agents to operate on such land. The owner of the sold land will forfeit that land forever. If you have any ongoing negotiations on land, sell to Fulanis or their cronies. We advise you to cease forthwith with such arrangement. We cannot hand over our ancestral lands to Fulani invaders whose agenda is land grabbing in disguise and violent takeover in future. If you want to understand what we are preventing, study the history of Hausas in the northern part of Nigeria. Hausas accepted to cohabit with Fulanis from Sahel in 18th century. This low-cost tribe have overrun the Hausas in their land. Today, there is no Hausa king, imam, governor or political leader. Fulani has taken everything from the Hausas. Even their lands and people are not spared. They have depopulated Hausas, taken over their lands and renamed the communities to Fulani names. Do not sell our future generations to this locust tribe. We have a duty to preserve our generations and not to destroy them like our ancestors did because of selfishness and greed of their leaders. But after all the education from our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Ipob, and you selfishly go ahead to mortgage our race, Ipob leaders and branch and ESN operatives won't allow you to go free. Ipob is the people, and the people are Ipob. We are monitoring every community in Biafra land. We don't want any Ruga or any such other name they call it in any of our territory. Our people must understand that either free or donations, you are going to regret your decision to cede any of our ancestral land to Fulani for any purpose. At this moment, we don't need any government-sponsored agricultural project because it may be Rugal in disguise until Fulanization agenda is buried. Fulanis have masked themselves in deception for many years until Ipob unmasked them. Both governors and traditional rulers in Biafra land should also monitor themselves to ensure this advice and order given by Ipob is strictly adhered to for our future peace. But if anyone think or he or she can flout this order, that person should be ready to dance to the music of ESN, Ipob. We assure you that neither you or your family will escape judgment. Outside the judgment, Ipob will convert such land recovered from the terrorists, Fulani herdsmen into public use for the benefit of Biafrans. Let this message go round to our people in all villages and communities for maximum dissemination so that no one will say he or she did not hear or did not know. Please inform those getting themselves into this suicide mission of land selling to the caliphate of the heavy consequences awaiting them. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about.